Hey, Winnie Anderson here, content and brand strategist. Welcome to Tech Tuesday. I typically do a Tech Tuesday tip. Most of the time, it's just a post, some resource or an article or something like that. I want to beef things up a little bit. And I won't always do a tech tip on video, but I thought I would dive in this week and do one for you. And as you know, or you may not know, if you would like to get all access to the content I create throughout the week, just let me know. All access pass below, and I will send you the link. And I am working on that today and getting that ready to launch. More on that later. So, Tech Tip Tuesday, easy for me to say, or not so easy, as the case may be. Today, I really want to focus on giving you a really simple tip. You can do this today. You can have this done certainly by the end of the week to maximize your efficiency just in doing your work in general. Also, make it easier to learn technology. I know lots of folks that I'm connected to, technology is not exactly their favorite thing in the world to do, but we know that it is just a part of life and it's a part of business. It's super important for you to get comfortable with managing technology and with learning. I read an article several months ago that talked about one of the greatest qualities and skills that you can have that can slow down the aging process, that can really help you experience success and create success, is to develop a comfort with learning. And for me, I'm fascinated by technology and I refuse to let it define me. So let me give you this secret. I have been using this tool for ever since really I was in a car accident way back in 1999. 1999? Yes, 1999, I think, yes. And I have a brain injury. And this really has just saved me so many times. And the tool is a second monitor. So I actually, when I'm at work at my desk, I have a desktop. And I also have not one, but two laptops. I have a tablet and a phone. Did I tell you I'm a gadget girl? So when I have a desktop, I have a second monitor attached to it. I could theoretically attach it to my laptop as well. It's just that I use my laptop for actually when I travel or when I'm working somewhere else in the house, on the deck or downstairs on the sofa, that sort of thing. So I don't bother with, having a second monitor. And I really feel the discomfort of not having it. So here's why I say having a second monitor is the absolute best way to help you get comfortable learning technology. This is so simple. When I'm trying to learn something, I'm very visual anyway. So I will typically have the instructions or a video. And then I have to do it. And I have to do it right away because like I said, I have a brain injury. So I really do need to get the instructions, think about them, and then I need to apply them right away, or I just truly can't remember what I was supposed to do. So this helps me doing it right away, right? It really helps move it from short-term memory to long-term memory. It just helps me to apply it and stay focused. So on the one monitor, I will have I'll have the software that I'm trying to learn. And then on the other monitor, I'll have the instructions for how to do that. So I do it, I pause the video, I go do it, I come back, I watch some more, pause, etc. Just makes it a lot easier for me. The other benefit of having a second monitor, and there are so many, but when I am doing a video, if you've watched any of my videos, any that are of any length, I often mention that I have notes. And that's because that just helps me think, takes the pressure off me, right, to forget something. I know that my notes are there. So I'll have notes often that I look down at, but I will also often have notes on my monitor. So I've trained myself so I can see my notes, and they're bullet points, usually not, scripted out. they're in front of me, but then I can check the tech on my other monitor to make sure that I'm actually live on whatever platform that I'm trying to broadcast to, that sort of thing. So just as a way for me to check things out and make sure things are working well and that everything is working the way I want it to, it helps me keep an eye on comments when I have people who are commenting while I'm talking. Using the fabulous StreamYard app also helps me do that, because in the dashboard, I can also watch comments at the same time. So setting up a second monitor is easy to do. You don't have to get somebody else. First of all, another great tech tip is to just get comfortable with Googling stuff, right? Really, anything you want to know is there. You just have to ask the right question, enter the right words. But you can find how to add a second monitor. You might need to get a little adapter that you'll stick on the back of your tower if that's what you're using, or you'll stick on the back of your laptop if that's what you're using, and you'll connect that second monitor to it. And then you need to follow some instructions so you don't have the same thing showing on both monitors. You have separate information on one monitor and then another information on the other monitor. This also makes it great for when I'm doing research. So, I do a lot of research. I believe in having statistics to back me up, and I want to use the right words. So I'm always in dictionary.com or some other site to get information. I will keep my, I'll keep my research on one monitor, and then I will keep the active project on another monitor. Now, it is easy to overwhelm yourself with visual material when you have two monitors, because I've got like a squillion tabs open on each monitor. So you do have to control yourself that way. But when sites have favicons, right, that's the little image in the top of the tab, that helps me at a glance know that where I am, where things are, and it just helps me keep organized in general. So you can add a second monitor really on the cheap. I got my second monitor. Now, I paid somebody to track one down for me and to get the right thing. And so that person deserves to be compensated for our time, right? So I paid like $75, $50 or something like that. She did it. And so then she gave it to me. I plugged it in. We're all set. Plus, like I said, I needed that little adapter. So if you are really interested in getting a second monitor, if you don't have one, let me know and I'll share some links that can help you. I'm a PC, I'm not a Mac person. So if you Mac people out there, you're on your own. But if you would like some resources, I'm happy to include some links. But you can Google on your own, find the same links that I would. All right. So get a second monitor if you don't have one. I promise you'll wonder why you struggled for so long without it. So that's your tech tip of the day. Throughout the rest of the day, I might share some other resources, but Tech Tip Tuesday, guess when that happens? Every Tuesday. So if you want to get notified when I go live, of course, on my business page here, click whatever it is that you're supposed to click to get reminders, subscribe, friend, follow, whatever. And if you want to make sure that you've got this content in a way that's easy for you to access and you don't have to deal with, Mr. Z, who decides you can or can't see my stuff, or I've actually was in Facebook jail recently for up to 30 days. That was outrageous. So if you want to avoid my being punished and see my content no matter what, then get the All Access Pass, which launches today. So just say All Access below, and I'll make sure to include you on the list of folks who get the link. All right, that's it for today. I'll catch up with you in the next video, and I will be back on Wednesdays with Winnie. So join me then and make sure that we stay connected. And I look forward to sharing more great information with you. Let me know what you think of my new layout here in my office. This was a major move in the making. And I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now. Get that second monitor.